आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथः लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षमङ्घ्रिद्वयं निगमशाकिशिखा प्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रहं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारतुरन्तरन्नः सर्वेषां स्वागतं. Welcome to the 23rd Vyakhya session. So we are doing the essence of all the Shastras, the third Adhyaya in Shri Krishnamruta Maharnava. And in that, we have reached the 71st shloka. हे जिह्वे मम निस्नेहे हरिं किन्नानुभाषसे हरिवदस्व कल्याणी संसारोदधिनौर्हरिः. हे जिह्वे मम निस्नेहे हरिं किन्नानुभाषसे हरिवदस्व कल्याणी संसारोदधिनौर्हरिः. So, हे जिह्वे मम निस्नेहे. Previously, we were talking about how the two words, the two letter aksharas of Hari, that Buddhi, the one who has properly realized that chanting Harinama leads to liberation, that person is truly blessed. But now, despite realizing, despite logic telling us, despite our brain, it's not just about bhakti. Bhakti bhava is a totally different thing where we are inclined to submit ourselves to the Supreme Lord, regardless of what our brain is telling us, logic is telling us. So basically, a belief is when logic it goes beyond it. Hope, it goes beyond it. So now we have bhakti, we have devotion enough to say that we believe, we not just trust, we believe in the Lord. Then the question is, why aren't we doing enough? Why aren't we doing the most basic stuff to connect with him, which is Nama Sankirtana? Now, that is the reason the jihve over here, jihve means tongue basically, but here that is the embodiment of the human nature, of the human the disconnection between the mind and the body, because the mind has realized that Harinama Sankirtana is important, is must, etc., etc., but the tongue is not doing the Sankirtana. So therefore, here Acharya has made personified the tongue, and then it says, Hey Jihve, Mama Nisnehe, what enmity do you have with me? So there is an exclamation mark. Hey Jihve, Mama Nisnehe, Haring kin na anubhashase. Why aren't you saying Hari's name? So Hariv Vadasva, here Vada Su Kalyani also is another version. Vadasva Kalyani, Vada Su Kalyani. This also is there. So Harim Vadasva Kalyani, we say it. That is when we say Hari. That's all that is required. Oh, auspicious one. That is, Jihva is auspicious because Jihva is the only way that we can express the belief that we have in Harinama Sankirtana. There is one understanding is what we need to come across is that we have expressions. Some of the expressions have their own importance, the way of expressing things. Like, for example, when we are looking at dance, there words fail to express what the dance is trying to convey. It is the bodily movements. It is the eye movements. So in the same way, when we are talking about understanding some information, some sannikarsha, some information we have to take, are the information that we see and then we get, that is primary, pratyaksha pramana. Even though we have other things as well, that is The other five sense organs, they also receive information, but the one that is received by the eye is considered authentic, not authentic. It is the primary. It is the most precious one. It is the most important one. In the same way, where input wise, while eyes become the most important source of input, output wise, the most important is our tongue. So it is auspicious. So that, oh auspicious one, Kalyani, we are denoting it, because it is through our tongue only I can express. Only when a person gets to know that I am their friend or their enemy, through my words only. Primary source. So if I want if I'm saying that I'm a good person, my tongue is going to bring about some good things. I'm going to praise, I'm going to bless, I'm going to request, I'm going to be polite. All that is possible only with my tongue. So Kalyani. So, oh Kalyani, the auspicious one, at least say Hari now. Why? Because he is the boat. Now he is the only boat. Hari is the nauka that can take us across this ocean of life. Samsaro dadhi dadinaur harihi. Samsarat, sorry, samsaro dadhi naur harihi. So the Hari is that one name that can get me across the ocean of samsara. So at least now you say it, take his name. That is after realization. Then asari khalu samsare sarat sarataro harihi punyahina vindanti सारंगाश्च यथा jalam. Asare khalu samsare. The samsara is actually without any essence, without sara. Then what is the sara? What is the point of the samsara? That is realization of Hari. Realization of Hari Tattva. Understanding who is the principal um, supporter of life, of existence. So understanding him, Sarat, Sarataro Harihi. So Sarataro, the one who can give us the meaning to this samsara. Sarataro is Taranam. We talked about Hari being a Nauka, Taranam, the one who can, which will help us pass through this life, this existence. So Sarataro, with Sara, you can, with understanding it, you can live the life when you understand Hari. So with Hari, it becomes Sarat, that the passing through life, that becomes with essence. Punyahinana vindanti. Punyahinana vindanti sarangascha yatha jalam. So saranga is a deer. Here we are talking about saranga, the deer. They and certain birds, they know that they don't drink water. It can quench their it can quench their thirst. They know that, but they don't drink water. There might be different fears associated with it, but they don't drink water. So when I know medicine is correct for me, I require my medicine, yet I'm not taking my medicine, then I become what? I do not have the labhya or the bhagya of even taking the medicine, then I am punya hina. So like the Jataka words, here there is a Vyakhya. We'll talk about this in the Bhashya session. So just as the Saranga and the Jataka birds, both of them are mentioned, they don't drink water even though it can quench their thirst. So they are sinned ones. Like that, we are sinned ones if we do not do Harinama Sankirtana. So it is Punyahina. The similarity is that of Saranga, where knowing why Hari is important, why Harinama Sankirtana is important, yet if we do not indulge in it, if we do not take his name, if we do not do japa, then it means that we are sinned ones. We are sinned ones because we know how to free ourselves from the dukkhas of this existence, but we are not doing it. Then who is to blame? We have to blame ourselves. So that is what, like the Jala, uh, Hari is Pavitra. So we don't, not everybody gets water. Water is also a very pure resource and it has its own place in our history. But apart from that, also, there are areas where water is very scarce and life. And we, if you look at our civilizations, practically civilizations have only thrived where fresh water is available. Like that. Then, Kurukshetrena kintasya किङ्क किङ्काश् किङ्काश्या पुष्करेण वा जिह्वाग्रे वर्तते यस्य हरिरित्यक्षरद्वयम् कुरुक्षेत्रेण किं तस्य किङ्काश्या पुष्करेण वा जिह्वाग्रे वर्तते यस्य हरिरित्यक्षरद्वयम्. So the one who is chanting Harinama, that means one at the Jihva Agra, that is on the tip of his tongue, where the person is chanting the two aksharas, Hari, Haridvayam, Harihi iti aksharadvayam, Haririti aksharadvayam. So the aksharas, the two Hari, that is constant chanting. So the one who is chanting this Harinama Smarane, for him it doesn't matter where he is, because he has detached himself from the karma phala. He is only doing his karma. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phareshu kadachana. So that he is only focusing on his duties. He's not working, he's not bothered about the outcome of it. And therefore, it doesn't matter whether he is at Kashi, whether he is at Kurukshetra, whether he is taking a bath at Pushkara. Pushkara is also a place where it is very associated with Badri and all those places, Chardham Yatras. So in that case, it doesn't matter, because usually these places are associated with collecting punya, no, punya kshetras they are called as. So it doesn't matter, because Hari himself has given him that punya that is equivalent to what one gets from going over there and doing darshanas. So Harinama Smarana is extremely important. So that is what is the essence of these three shlokas. So the Jihve, हे जिह्वे मम निस्नेहे हरिं किं नानुभाषसे हरिौ वदस्व कल्याणी संसारोद्धधिनौर्हरिः असारे खलु संसारे सारात् सारतरो हरिः पुण्यहीना न विन्दन्ति साराङ्गाश्च यथा जलम् कुरुक्षेत्रेण किं तस्य किं काश्या पुष्करेण वा जिह्वाग्रे वर्तते यस्य हरिरित्यक्षरद्वयम्. So the importance of Harinama Smarane. This is the essence of all the Shastras. This is what has been prescribed. So this is the Vyakhya session, 23rd Vyakhya session. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहिषा को ब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतेः स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.